Alright, so my brain thought up this theory when I was bored one day and was left alone with my thoughts. Um, at first, I was just like, yeah, that could work, I guess. But then I went deeper into it and I found that many things actually make sense, and I got really excited about it. So here we go. Alright, so my theory is that the Dragon Planet and Wings of Fire is actually our planet, just far off into the future. And that might sound wrong at first glance, or weird, or I don't know, but hear me out, alright? I have points to back me up. So, shut up. Okay, okay, so point one, and the main reason why I thought this is the fact that there are humans on the Dragon Planet. Why would there be humans on any other planet than Earth? Now, yeah, they could have gone there through like a rocket or something, but my other points back up the whole they could have stayed on Earth theory, so yeah. Alright, so yeah, the continents of Earth and the Dragon Planet look different, but my explanation for this is global warming. Alright, so basically, present day humans don't solve global warming because we're all idiots. Um, and the sea levels rise, flooding massive parts of the Earth. This, combined with earthquakes and volcanoes and things like that, change the shapes of the continents until they look like Pantala and Pyrea. Okay, so explanation for why the humans don't have technology and phones and stuff. So basically, there was a massive solar flare that stopped all the technology from working, and humans couldn't fix it because, again, we're idiots, as they relied on technology to make other technology. However, with everything stopped, they were unable to be made or fixed, and we had to resort to lives pre technology. The solar flare also stopped the nuclear plants from working. Again, I don't know much about nuclear power plants, so I may get things wrong. And this caused radioactiveness, which is totally a word, to spread throughout the areas surrounding the plants, causing all the plants to increase in size. As the right. So as the genetics were affected, the offspring of the plants were also big, causing the dragon proportioned fruit and veggies we see in the books. I have an explanation for how seasons just don't exist in Pyrea and Pantala only is two. And yes, that's how I pronounce it. If you don't like it, tough. Um, maybe like sometime in the future, Earth is just pushed further out of orbit of the sun, and this causes the seasons to either stop existing or for some to just stop existing, depending on where in the world you are. Um, so yeah, there's also the problem of the three moons. As you know, or I hope you know, present day Earth only has one moon. However, my explanation for this is quite simple. I think that sometime between the scorching and now, something either crashed into the moon, breaking two large pieces off it, which then started to orbit the Earth as well, or maybe a couple of asteroids from an asteroid belt slowly drifted over to Earth and started orbiting it. But now we're brought to the last point, the one I'm sure you've been waiting for me to explain the dragons. Okay, so for this theory to work, we have to imagine that dragons are alive right now and are just in hiding. I don't actually believe this, but as this is a theory for a fictional book series, I think we can go past things we actually believe in or not. Right, so present day dragons are in hiding as they are frightened by our modern technology and think that if they attack, they will be killed by our magic weapons, also known as like guns and stuff. However, after the technology is wiped out, the dragons slowly become less fearful and slowly show themselves. We know from Book 15 that the dragons aren't restricted to specific tribes at this point. Like, they're not with the sea wings, and rain wings aren't with rain wings, and they're all mixed. And Lizard or Hope provides us with more evidence, as she has parts that are from many tribes. Like, I think there's Rainwing and Skywing and some other stuff in there. Leafwing, sorry, not Rainwing. So maybe present day dragons live in like the Mariana Trench, and some live in deep caves and mountains. I have no idea, but for the sake of the theory, they're slowly emerging from their hiding places. This has all been happening over around 500 to 1,000 years, and we're now brought to the scorching, which means I don't have to explain my theory anymore because we're up to where the flashbacks in Book 15 happen. So my job's done. Yeah. If you managed to cope with my accent and voice this far, well done. Yes, meowing, it is a cool accent. That was targeted at a friend who talked about my voice the other day. Everyone else, just ignore that. Anyway, let me know what you think. Do you agree or disagree, or do you just think I'm insane? Trust me, you're not the only one. Thanks for making it out this far and not dying from my amazing accent and voice. Meow. Yeah. See ya.